It's embarrassing and ugly for a girl to smoke. That is the commonplace opinion. But the Oriental harems thought otherwise. In the harem of the Ottoman sultans until about the middle of the 19th century, there were slave girls. Many of them did not come here of their own free will, and not even by the will of their parents. They were stolen and brought to Istanbul as children. One would think, a sultan's palace, what else could one dream of? But almost all the women here were unhappy. It is understandable. The sultan is one, and there are hundreds of them. And they're also restricted in their movements. To make the girls more compliant, to make them complain less about injustice and to give them an illusion of a happy life, they were given opium from the white poppy. The regular use of white poppy gave the women amnesia, so that they forgot who they were and how they got here. This pastime was called keef. Under its influence women wrote poems. There were many poets among the harem dwellers. Opium was taken in various forms, but most preferred the form of pills or simply chewed, because then the effects were longer lasting. But many smoked a mixture of tobacco, opium, rose petals and crushed pearls. By the way, sultans didn't refuse it either. Opium was used not only for pleasure, but also for treatment and pain relief, which sometimes had disastrous consequences in case of overdose. Opium was taken not only in the Ottoman Empire, but also in Europe. There such pills were given even to restless children, and housewives used them to relieve stress. A more innocent hobby was smoking tobacco. There is an interesting legend. Prophet Muhammad once walked through the desert and noticed a half-frozen snake. He took it in his arms to warm it up, and it said, "I must bite you because I have sworn to do it." The prophet put his hand up to it and it bit him. He threw it off his hands, sucked out the poison and spat on the ground. And on that spot grew tobacco, a plant with the venomous nature of the snake and the obedience of the prophet. Smoking in the harem was one of the available pleasures, though not for everyone. The newcomers were not allowed, but they still broke the ban. Stealthily. Women tried to smoke elegantly, with chubuk, a long hollow wooden rod, holding a smoking pipe with a mixture of tobacco, ambergris, musk, honey, molasses and so on. The pipe of high-ranking women was decorated with carvings and jewels. In many paintings of those times, paintings of modern artists and photographs of the last harems of the Ottoman sultans, women pose and are depicted with the chubuk or nargile, the hookah. The mouthpiece for the nargile was made of amber. I do not know how true this may be, but some sources write that amber was used for antimicrobial purposes. It was customary to smoke after a meal, in the evening, indulging in reveries, and also after many hours of bathing, when the bathers were in the tepidarium, the restroom. Women often drank coffee at the same time. But periodically in the Ottoman Empire there was a ban on its drinking and smoking. For example, Sultan Murad IV forbade both. Those who violated the ban were to be put to death.